What's up, Leos or cross watchers? It doesn't matter where it's at in your chart, or if you are a cross watcher. My goodness, welcome. I'm Feather. Welcome to Feathered Leo Tarot. I'm going to talk about a new person. I got the energy while I was getting ready to do the reading. It's a new energy, so I don't know if you're dating someone new over the last couple weeks or if it's someone coming in. We're going to see. I hope you're all doing well. It's podcast episode 454. Come say hi, like, share, subscribe, and click that live chat button down below or wherever it pops up on your device. Hey, what's up, beautiful moderator Lioness? How are you doing? Don't forget, tips and donations are always appreciated. And of course, thank you so much for purchasing readings with me. All of that information is pinned at the top of the chat or in the description box below. Let's drop into the reading screen and get on with this business. A business anew. That's right. Business anew. Cards already dropping out. The business anew. It's new person. Who is this new person? Ace of Cups. Well, isn't that fun? Ace of Cups. We like to see that. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Tell us about this new person, Fred. Fred is my connection to source, or what my collective has named my connection to source. We like the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Wands. No more difficulties, no more challenges. Somebody that is willing to go all in. Work hard for a relationship. Oh my gosh, I don't think Leo's going to know what to do with this. Oh my gosh. Stop. I'm just stopping the reading right now. The Emperor. Male or female, that is somebody that is boss, that's regulated, that's all about stability and growth, and they know what they want and they know how to get it. And this is a take charge individual and somebody who is serious about a connection. You have an Ace of Cups, book ending, an Emperor. That's Aries and Taurus for me. My gosh. This just, I don't know if it could get any better. I'm pretty excited about this reading. Let's keep going. Hey, everybody in the shadows, come on in. Oh, man. Three of Cups, wanting to date you. Definitely time to celebrate. This is somebody who wants to take you out, wants to get to know you, wants to mix and mingle with you. Somebody that really is friendly and that wants to take the time to get to be friends, get to know you, and date you to determine whether or not you're someone they want to share their heart with. This is somebody that has a big, beautiful heart space. You're going to appreciate that. Somebody likes to have fun. They can have fun. Yeah. Not too much fun. An emperor is stable, you know. The Knight of Wands. So this person may travel. They may be very daring, very charming, very attractive, very smexy. This person may also, they may be at a distance, or they may travel, or they may be just the kind of person that is going to go after what they want and desire. When they see it and they become friends with you, and they start taking you out on dates and things like that, they will progress things forward. Ooh, golly. The Judgment. With the Sunshine. Look at that. The Sunshine is on the Judgment card. So this person is going to be making a decision to go all in on a connection. Yeah, that's a very strong, powerful boss energy. It is somebody who knows how to have fun. They may like to travel. They may like the outdoors. They may be very much a go-getter because the Emperor is here also with the Knight of Wands. But the Judgment is here. So this person makes wise decisions. And they're going to be making a very wise decision when it comes to a connection with you. Because with the Sun being on this card, it's kind of screaming at me, happiness is where it's at. So if this person feels happy with you, that's going to be a big deciding factor in chasing you, in making progress with you. Progress. How about that? Mm. Oh my gosh, justice. This could end up being somebody that works in the legal field, law enforcement. Um, this person is very balanced. They're very wise. This may end up being somebody that you buy a house with, you get married to. Finally, things balancing out in relationship. This is kind of karmic justice, so to say. Like, oh, you finally made it. This is calling in and attracting something that you really desire. But this person is very balanced. They make head and heart decisions. We know that this person's a hard worker. They're an emperor, male or female. They don't need anybody else. They've got everything they need. They could own a business. They could run a business. They could be whatever. Very busy. But when this person takes time out to get to know you and to date you, that means they're getting serious about you. Okay? This person is willing to put in the work, and they have a beautiful heart space here ready to share it with somebody with the Ace of Cups. The Three of Cups, the Ace of Cups tells me they're ready to share their heart space with somebody. Oh, and the Ten of Pentacles. I got to stop. Oh my gosh, Temperance. You talk about I'm losing my voice here. I'm so excited. I'm getting choked up here. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We all know what that is. This could end up being somebody that you marry. This could be somebody that you live together with, have children with, and go the distance with for many years to come. The Ten of Pentacles is bonding and blending families, so they may have children already. You may have children already, and it's bonding and blending families and responsibilities of life together, family responsibilities of life, that whole thing, and growing together. And with the Temperance at the bottom of the deck, that tells me that this is something that is definitely harmonious, something that's going to take time to get to know each other, to decide on whether or not this is something that's going to grow, but it looks like something that can grow for sure. This is one of the best readings I think I've done. I'm not going to say ever. I'm going to say this year. So far, this is the best reading I've done. And that's Sagittarius energy. We got Libra energy. We've got Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus. Temperance can also be, it could be a return of someone, but it doesn't have to be. As an overall card, it's very harmonious. It's somebody who is able to balance with you in the cups, that can work with you through challenging times, challenging difficulties, and things like that, that's willing to talk about the tough stuff and work through those times. You want a partner that's going to be able to do that. And an Emperor who is also carrying the Ace of Cups and Temperance and Justice here. This is by far, I think, the best reading I've done on this channel this year. And I'm very excited for you. If you want it, claim it. Replay Rock Stars. Put it in the comments. I claim this. I claim this Emperor. Let me look at real quick what this Temperance might want to say to it. Okay. Okay. We've got Sagittarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius energy. Okay. For those of you that are wondering if this is a return of someone, it's a possibility that this is somebody you may have blocked or turned down before. I don't even know if you were in a relationship with this person. For some of you, if it's a return, this looks like somebody you may have blocked before or decided not to get involved with. It doesn't look like a relationship actually occurred, or there wasn't any emotions involved in it, and it may have shut down. It may have just been like, I'm blocking this, I'm not dealing with this. This looks like, if it's a return, that's the case. It may have been somebody that you turned down before, or it took too long to turn into a relationship or to progress into something more, and that came to an end. Well, we have a possibility of a return here with the Three of Cups and the Temperance. Let's get a little more information on this. But for those of you that are not interested in a return of a person, this is a person who is they're very serious about a relationship. And the Judgment card is here, so for some of you it could be a return. All right. I don't think you're going to be expecting this, or you may not have expected this when you meet this person. Because a lot of my Leos are kind of in the energy of just letting go of difficulties, letting go of challenging times, challenging moments, challenging careers, challenging relationships. You may not even expect this to happen. For those of you that this is a return, when this person shows up, or if they've already showed up, you may not even be expecting this person to feel the way they feel or to apologize. Okay, so some of you just may not even be expecting this to happen if it's a return. For everybody else that's not interested in anybody returning, this is you're just not you're not expecting it to happen, because you're in the process of releasing a lot of difficulties, a lot of challenges, maybe working too hard or overworking, dealing with a lot of difficulties, challenges, or a lot of stuff going on in your life when this shows up. So you may not even be open to it because you got a lot going on at the time this person shows up. Now, this could be happening it could have already happened just recently over the last couple of weeks, or something that's going to be happening over the next 3 months. I don't even think it's going to be that far out, but I'm going to say between a month and 3 months for those of you that hasn't happened with yet. Hasn't occurred. I got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and tell me more about Leo. Yeah, a lot of my Leos are like, no. I'm just hanging out, kind of doing my own thing. I've got Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sag here, and I've got Scorpio. I've got a lot of my Leos. The energy is coming through that you don't want the past. You're not interested in rebirthing anything, or you're not interested in past people. Okay? So there's that. A lot of you are wanting a very deeply loving, deeply emotional connection. It looks like this one could be that. Very, very much so, with the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles corner to corner. Oh, man. This looks beautiful. This looks beautiful. You do not have to take this person back if it's a return. Okay. For those of you that this is a return, again, if you felt betrayed by somebody, if there were so many difficulties and so many challenges, or there was a lot of insecurities or pain in a relationship that ended, you get to choose. Don't forget that. And that's all the universe is saying here. The same thing that I was about to. Okay. Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and I've got Gemini and Libra again. So if you had a very difficult, challenging connection with somebody, and that came to an end, you get to choose. You always get to choose. So use your best judgment. You're very intelligent. You've empowered yourself to make wise decisions. So you don't have to take this person back if they want to reunite with you. Okay? It could just simply be that you're getting an apology from this person and that they want to be friends. That's always a good thing. That's always a good thing. When somebody comes back and they want to heal with you, it's very healing for both individuals. It feels good to have that relief. Maybe you never expected somebody to apologize for what they said or what they did or what they put you through or whatever. For an argument you had, or difficulties or challenges in a connection. And when you have that person return with temperance and justice and judgment, Uh, it's like they've grown up, or they've gone through something to where when they come back, you may be getting an apology you never expected for some of you, if this is a return. Um, I'm getting something about caterpillars or green caterpillars. So I don't know if you have a tattoo of green caterpillars, um, or if this person has gone through some sort of transformation. And this is kind of part of that, them coming back to make things right, to reconcile, to apologize for whatever it was that may have occurred. Now, for those of you that this is a new person, you get to choose. Just remember, you always get to choose. Ask the right questions, pay attention. Uh, that's going to be very important here. So you may not be expecting a new person to show up on your timeline. You may not be expecting somebody to show up when you've just gotten over something difficult, or you've been through a lot of challenging, difficult times, right? Um, so you may have some insecurities or some doubts about whether or not this is going to go the distance, or this is even something that you should be interested in. Well, the only way you're going to get to know somebody is spending time with them, becoming friends, getting to know them, and asking the right questions. Do they fit what it is you're looking for? This looks like a very impressive reading, regardless if it's a new person or a past person. With the energies that are showing up here, I do see that Leo possibly has some hesitancy, regardless of who it is, new or returning. You get to choose. Don't forget that. You always get to choose. Ask the right questions. You're the King of Swords here. Use your intelligent, beautiful minds. What's up, Miss Sarah? Retreat. So take your time. Don't rush through anything. If you want it, go for it. It says express your love. And then wedding. I told you some of you, this may be somebody that you may end up marrying. Okay. It is a very powerful connection. It does ring. It does have a ring of spirituality to it. So regardless of what you label the person, twin flame, soulmate, whatever, I don't care. What matters is how they treat you and how you treat them, how the connection works. This looks like something that can go the distance. It looks like this could end up being somebody that you marry. It's all about getting to know each other and seeing where it goes. Just make sure that you are asking the right questions, especially if you have insecurities or doubts about somebody or somebody's intentions, or you've been through a lot of difficult, challenging connections. You just remember what you've gone through and know that you desire something better, and the universe is bringing you in someone that you could actually take your time in getting to know this person, date them, see where it goes, because a lot of you, it looks like this connection could go the distance. And the weirdest storyline, no, the weirdest words, I want to say story, is coming through for me. So it may not be your story today, but this is what's coming through for me for Fred as an aside, as a side note. If you've been through a lot of difficulties, challenges, struggles, hardships, betrayals, painful relationships, you know who you are. There's 10 swords out here. There's 10 wands out here. if you have been that person that has gone through those kinds of things and you're in the process of releasing that, you're really not ready to open up, take your time and get to know this person, date this person, be friends with this person, see where it goes. If you want to or not. If you're not ready, you can say no. Now, the story that's coming through is for those of you that have been through those challenges and those difficulties, you may not be expecting this because you may not feel like you deserve it. You may not even feel like you desire a relationship right now, depending on how you feel. You know, if you still feel heartbroken or worn down, or you don't really feel sexy or courageous, or you really don't feel worthy of something like this or someone like this. Uh, Take your time in this because you're really going to need to work on that and know that you do deserve amazing things. And even though you may have gone through difficulties and challenges in relationships, all of those experiences have helped you tell the universe vibrationally what you don't want to experience. So the universe is bringing you in something that looks harmonious and peaceful and healing. This could be a very healing friendship that ends up going the distance. This could be a very healing relationship that starts off as friends and over time turns into a physical connection, where you're traveling together, enjoying life together. And it's almost a timeline. It's like, hey, you meet, this person puts in the work and the effort, you become friends, things start getting physical, and you start spending time together, and this starts progressing, and you both make the decision to go all in on this, you know, to have those conversations. But it's going to take time, getting to know this person, and you getting comfortable with the fact that you actually deserve somebody like this. You deserve respect. You deserve to be treated well, male or female. I don't care what your gender is or what you call yourself. You deserve a happy ending. You deserve a happy life. And this looks like something that could be that. So if you want it, claim it, because I'm claiming it for you. I just don't think that a large part of my Leo collective is going to be like, yeah, this is probably not for me. This is not my reading today. No. Even if you've been through struggles and challenges and difficulties, even if you've gone through a lot of painful cycles in relationships, we all deserve love, and the universe knows what we want and what we desire. You just have to line up with what you deserve and that you're worthy of it. That's what I got for you today. This could go all the way. This could be the one. It could be. Until next time, like, share, subscribe. I'll see y'all around real soon. Namaste.